Hello everyone, and welcome to a quick Breath of the Wild DLC 2 news and opinion update. As we all know, the Champion Amiibos are coming out this Friday, November 10th, and will spawn special wearable Divine Beast helmets that will grant a set bonus tied to each Divine Beast. These are as follows for the different helmets. For Varuta, the Mifa Amiibo, swim speed up level 1. For Varudanya, the Daruk Amiibo, Flame Guard level 1. For Vamedo, the Rivali Amiibo, Cold Resistance level 1. For Vanaboris, the Urbosa Amiibo, Electricity Resistance level 1. Even so, it is nearly confirmed at this point that DLC Pack 2, The Champion's Ballad, will not come out on the same date as Reggie stated during the Odyssey launch. Quote Reggie for Kotaku. "We will shortly be announcing the date for that content, so I would not lock and load on November 10th. Series producer Eiji Aonuma has also been careful with confirming any specific release date, as stated to fans at PAX Australia. The Champion's Ballad will also be available by the end of this year. We are currently working on it with great effort. Please hold on just a little longer." In other words, a promise for a release of the DLC pack by December 31st and a promise for an announcement in short time. Now we know that the Explorer's Edition of Breath of the Wild, containing a 100-page first source guide and two-sided map, will hit for $60 on Thursday, November 23rd, the day prior to Black Friday. So could it be that Breath of the Wild DLC Pack 2, The Champion's Ballad, will also be released on this day? Let's take a closer look at the clues. For one, it's the day prior to Black Friday, the biggest sales day of the year, and they are releasing a new Breath of the Wild edition without the DLC for $60. So obviously, the $20 expansion pass has to be bought separately. Secondly, November 23rd is over a week prior to the release of Xenoblade Chronicles 2, which already has a dedicated Nintendo Direct, which means that a Breath of the Wild announcement must be around the corner, mainly for this reason. A download card for Breath of the Wild's expansion pass, which is being released in Japan on November 23rd. This one was seen on Nintendo Japan's website and noticed by Japanese 3DS on Twitter. So what do we think about all this? Even so, before anyone says that DLC 2 is coming out on this date, know this: The Champion's Ballad still has a December 31st placeholder date on Nintendo's official Japanese website. Seeing this, our position is that we see it as probable that DLC 2 will launch on November 23rd, mostly due to the fact that this day would represent a more than week-long gap to Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Next, it would fit to have the DLC out in time for the Game Awards, even though it appears that Nintendo has two clear favorites for Game of the Year 2017. If November 23rd or Black Friday, November 24th is not the date, then it will likely be in some time in the middle of December, 2 weeks after the launch of Xenoblade Chronicles 2 and 1 week after the Game Awards 2017. The reason for this is naturally the promotion that the Game Awards can offer to drive more Switch, Breath of the Wild, and Expansion Pass sales. Just look at the attention the Breath of the Wild coverage at last year's awards brought for the game. So there you have it. For the moment, we are simply craving for an official announcement from Nintendo and producer Aonuma that will once and for all confirm the date for Breath of the Wild DLC 2 and hopefully bring a trailer. When that time is about to arrive, you know that we will be there live streaming, reacting, analyzing, dissecting, debating, and obviously theorizing. We, for the most part, hope that the Champion's Ballad will give us more clues to place this game firmly and officially in the Zelda timeline, even though we totally did that back in March. By the way, 1 million times, thank you for over 1.2 million views on that one. Once again, thank you for watching this video, and if you enjoyed our perspective on this matter, then please give a like, and if you haven't already, subscribe to the Commonwealth Realm, as more Breath of the Wild videos and some more Mario and Switch videos are on the way this November. We also want to thank all our patrons for getting us a little closer to doing this full time, and in particular, our Patreon royal producers Transcendent Sacred Courage and Kenyatta Ali. So until the next theory, news update, topical video, or timeline video, then this was the Commonwealth Realm. By the way, our complete 3D Mario documentary will be up on Friday after the Odyssey collab with Dr. Wily, which will be up on Thursday. See you then.